lifestyle. But at
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
end of the day, it's really supposed to be entertainment.
Yeah.
Right, right.
I think they just try to live up to it because there are people that be so negative and saying, "Oh, well, you're just lying or whatever." And so it is something they have to live up to,
Yeah.
and then
But
it's not
don't y'all
entertainment no more.
As an artist, yeah, that's true.
but
Yeah.
don't y'all think that like the with our generation, well, with the new generation, I don't think I'm in this generation no more,
Cause
but
we lit.
with the new generation, don't y'all feel like they can, like, everybody doing the same thing, like, far as like the music and the slang, like everybody cursing, everybody talking about the same thing, like shooting and all that stuff. Like, I feel like it's repetitive. Like, they see one artist and then they do what they do, and then they do what they do. That's what I see.
Well, of course, that's what's making them money. They see that person making money. They see they're making a lot, so why not them too? If they can do it.
Yeah, that's what it be.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Because then that's
TJ.
when it comes to capping. That's all it is. That it's trending, so why not go for it? Maybe they could get a cut of that too.
Yeah, cause look, if a hood nigga, if like, I mean, I don't know, I cuss a lot, but excuse my language. Anyway, but
I'm crying.
if a street dude, like if a street dude, he see another dude rapping and stuff about what he doing in the streets and all that, and he getting rich, yeah, he gonna want to do the same thing.
Yeah.
And no,
But
TJ,
But
you
look,
great. You can speak whatever you speak. It's a clubhouse, so just speak what you speak.
you got to remember that this didn't just start. It's been going on for years.
yeah, but
Yeah.
some niggas really don't be on that and just be rapping. They just do it for entertainment purposes,
Yeah,
Right.
which is what it's
I'm
for.
talking about as far as the music and the the gangster persona and all that. That been in hip hop for years.
Oh
Oh
yeah, for
That
yeah.
sure.
that wasn't that wasn't just created. You know what I'm saying? It's a new era. It evolved a little bit, but you had people like NWA that was rolling around saying "fuck the police." So that
Right.
shit
Right.
around for
Right.
years.
Right.
See, I like watching, like, I like looking at stuff like movies like that, like back in the day when they make like documentaries and stuff. Like, it's so interesting because if you look at they, if you listen to their music and look at their lyrics, it's totally different. Like, totally different vibe, totally different slang. Like, they have an actual story, and now it's just like they just making music just to be making music, and it's just like just to make people, just to have the fans like it. Like, it's not really nothing
Just to
about
sound
it.
good.
Yeah, it just sound good. It don't really mean nothing.
Yeah. It was more about their story before it was more. They were telling more about what they actually gone through than what they do now. Now somebody else is writing the song. That's not. It's not even about them, but it's the song that's gonna go ahead and make that money.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Because they know right now the young ones are going to be the ones that's going to buy their music. Like Sasa was saying earlier, she was like, she know her dad music and she know her Uncle Rob music, but like right now, the young kids is really not going to look at that. They want to, you get what I'm saying? They want to hear what the baby got to say or the other rappers. Name some of them, TJ.
Well,
Nowadays, all you really need is a five beat, and that's really it. It don't even matter what you saying no more, really.
Yeah, it don't.
Well, to some people, but some people really gonna listen to what you saying and stuff. But
Yeah,
most of the time, it's just a beat.
yeah. If
yeah,
you give
That,
if
that's
you
the
give them
that's
that
the
rhythm,
that's the new era. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
when we was coming up, it was about what you were saying. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
people don't really care about the beat too much. You know what I'm saying? If if you had a dope beat, that was just the icing on the cake. You feel me? But you could have a average beat or a below average beat, but what you saying on there, if you said some shit, people will pay attention to it. You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? And nowadays it's more like
the
people listen
beat.
to the beat first. The beat
Yeah.
is what catch everybody. Then if you got a catchy hook, that's
Oh
the
yeah.
on the cake. You know what I'm saying? What you say is irrelevant. You could go in there and fucking whisper on a fucking shit and don't say nothing. Or you could go mumble on it. People don't
Yeah.
understand nothing you saying. They just listen to the beat and the hook. That's it.
Mhm.
It's true. It's being at the studio so many times. Yeah, that's the thing. You need a catchy beat. The beat is what introduces the song. That's what gets people to notice your song first.
Mhm.
And then the hook. That's what people's gonna go ahead and remember is the hook. So yeah, you can go ahead and say anything else in between that. I don't care.
You right. The hook. That's how I am because when I listen to music, when it first come on, if that hook ain't right, I'm gonna click off of it. Like that's it.
Right. It's the
I don't
hook.
care about the rest because the rest
Right.
is just lyrics. I don't care about that. I wanna see what the hook got because everybody remember the hook. Like that's the most
Everybody.
important.
That
Yeah.
the hook is the first thing you're gonna remember, especially if it's a catchy.
Right.
If it's a
Yeah.
catchy,
Right. Exactly.
that's the first thing you're gonna remember is the
Cause I listen to like 16 seconds of it. Cause like when music first come on, they got like a little beat. It's like a dun, and
Yeah.
then they start the hook, and
Yep.
then I'm like, okay, okay, okay. But if it don't sound good, I ain't about to waste another minute listening to something that I really
Right.
don't like.
You're so right because then again, once you hear that beat again, first thing is gonna come into your mind is that hook. So they need a catchy hook with a catchy beat. And before it wasn't like that. It wasn't.
Yep.
And that's why when we were talking earlier also about the rap battles, they're not doing it's not as big like how it used to be because again, it's all about them writing their songs first, then trying to go ahead and do a freestyle.
Right.
A lot of
Oh,
them
people
don't do.
can't do no freestyles nowadays. I've never seen
Yeah,
nobody do one. Like right off
yeah,
the top of their head. I've seen them, but they've been like
very few.
barely can do it. But I mean, like the movies that I watched, like the one Daddy, what's that movie with Eminem? Like when they was
Um,
battle rapping.
8 Mile,
8 Mile.
8 Mile.
Yeah, so that movie, I remember that movie because I like it. But like that one, them are real rap battles. Like they was going ham. But if you look at the rap battles today, like Wild and Out, those not real rap battles. Like
But see,
they can
I mean,
kill.
there is a few rap battles like really underground and everything. But like Wild and Out, that's again, that's not really kind of freestyle. They kind of pre-write it too beforehand. They
Mm.
just add extra, But no, the rap battles used to be more different than what they are now. I mean, they're good. There's some people that are good because there was a good rap battle yesterday here,
Mhm.
and it was a good crowd. There's quite a few people that did, but they were like, you know, they're not young. They're just a little bit older, and that's what they used to. That's what they always did for years is do rap battles.
Mm.
Yep, that's true too. I you said talk about what, babe? I'm sorry. I don't know if y'all know about URL. I'm sorry. I was talking to some people, getting them back in because they was going to the other one that I had listed at 6 o'clock. So they was confused of where to go. But yeah, I don't know if anybody look at URL. I love rap battle. Like I listen to the females next, I think it's
Yeah,
on the 29th. Um yeah, the 29th they're gonna have the Kings versus Queens. It's gonna be so dope. Cause the
that's gonna
females
be good.
the females be getting at them. Trust me.
They do.
The females are coming out really good now. I mean,
Absolutely.
and you know what? They don't mumble.
No. I feel like all female. I don't know. I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like all females try to get that little Nicki Minaj in them. Like
Yeah, Oh yeah.
A lot of
Like
them
I like Mulatto. Like
mimic.
Mulatto's, yeah,
Yeah.
she's good.
Yeah. She mimicked her though. She definitely
Yeah,
mimicked her.
yeah.
Yeah.
Her, and then Meg Thee Stallion is good too. There's Cardi
Mhm.
B. All of them that are coming out, they're all good.
Mhm. I
And
like Cardi.
I feel like Megan sound the same on every song.
She do.
Yep, she
She say
do. She do.
Mhm.
They had a whole big talk about her, but like I said, she do. But like I said, you got to give this woman
Yeah, she be
respect
popping it.
because at the end of the day, she's a queen, and
Yeah,
she went through a lot.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Losing her
she be going
parents.
crazy on the beat
You
though.
exactly, and for her to be where she at, she graduated from college. You
my
know what I'm
cop.
saying? So you got to give her the high respect for that because a lot of people that have parents can't get where she at.
I wish I would have graduated with her because oh my god, that would have been so lit. Cause
Yeah,
she she
yeah.
she graduated from my school. Oh my god, I wish I would have graduated. She graduated last semester.
Alright.
Oh, I would have took so many pictures. I would have tried to. I don't know what I would have tried to did.
But see, and that's what they talk about too. They was like, like in these other, if y'all go to the hallway, like the hallways be so. To me, I learn a lot. Like y'all, the young crew don't know nothing about Hassan or
Mm-mm, I don't know what that is.
no, y'all don't know about that. But once y'all kind of go into it or whatever the case may be, it's a lot going on in Clubhouse, and it's and when y'all get a chance, when y'all not in here, hopefully we've been on here for a minute, and hopefully we can wake people up and get up in here. But yeah, it's a lot going on, and it's a lot of topics. You know what I'm saying? It's not just about music. It's a lot going on in the world. Period. You know what I'm saying? Just it's just a lot going on. You could piggyback off of that salsa or gas.
Oh, sorry. Hello.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Oh, sorry. I wasn't. I
I
wasn't on
really
mute.
want
I'm sorry.
Taya to speak because Taya got so much. Like she's a queen for real. Like, and she from New York. If Taya want to speak on it, that would be nice. She from New York. You know what I'm saying? And she has a lot of knowledge of itself. Just she got a lot of family that deals with stuff like that. So I just wish she would kind of get off the mic and kind of speak a little bit because I'm telling y'all would love her to death.
We were disconnected. I was in a supermarket. I apologize for that. But it takes a little while for me to open up. So I just like my view on music, I think that they weaponized it. Like it's weaponized. We have our children who follow behind the music, who emulate the music, who try to act out what they hear. Mainly right now in New York. I'm not sure if the DJ is from New York, but he made a pact to ban what is the name of that music?
Real music.
Drill
What is the
music.
name of it? Yes, like
King
he's
Gotti, we need you.
What? What's the name of what?
I think it's drill
Drill.
music, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
drill music. Yeah, you talk about
Yeah,
the.
so
On that rap.
they trying to ban drill music because it has caused a lot of violence. Literally in New York City, it's caused a lot of violence, especially with our youth. So
What?
I like some of the artists. It's just listening to them, I can hear the I could hear like what it's causing mentally. It's like a mental illness. It literally causes a mental illness. It gets a lot of people riled up.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it gets a lot of people riled up, and they have, and not only the words, but like we are unaware of the tone and the frequency that they use. So they have managed to weaponize music by like studying frequency. So sometimes I don't know
Yeah.
if y'all ever smoke weed. I used to smoke weed. I don't smoke weed anymore. But I used to notice
Smoking
that
right
whenever I
now.
smoke, okay. But I used to
And
notice
there's
whenever
nothing
I
wrong with that.
smoke,
If you whatever you doing, you can say it.
yeah. So I used to notice that whenever I smoked, I would hear different tones and sounds in the music that I would not normally, hear when I was like sober. So like
It
there
be
are
like
different
that. Like you hear an
frequencies that
extra
they
beat.
use. Yeah, there are different frequencies that they use to access like our brain waves.
Of course. Just like
Yeah,
TVs, just
so
like every technology that we
yeah,
have
so
out here,
it's a
cell phones, everything. Just like
yes, it's a
we were saying,
programming.
right, the program, they're listening. They want to know what makes more money for them. So they use that, you're correct. They use music. Music is a big influence here in this whole world. Music does a lot. It expresses feelings and everything. So I agree with you.
Yeah, it's like
Me
when you
too.
Yeah,
ride, you hear everything, every beat.
Yeah.
yes, you do.
I definitely agree with
Everything.
you. I'm sick of this music. I'm sick of these young niggas. They stupid as hell snitching on their goddamn self for some clout.
Right.
This ain't what
They
hip
keep it
hop is trying to
cool.
fucking empower healing our people, not this new rap shit, man. That shit trash. I'm used to the old school gangsters, man. They get on your ass for real. I ain't finna put it in no song and tell on myself, man. That shit goofy as
Yeah, they
hell.
don't think the feds be listening, but they be listening.
Right.
Yeah, they listen. They listen. So it's like a big trap. Like
Yeah.
they weaponize the music only to listen to it, then to lock you up, then to fund the prisons. Everything is being
Yeah.
funded and to go against, our people and our youth.
Oh
It's like a big
yeah.
conspiracy.
They're
Yeah,
using it.
yes,
They're
they are.
using the they're using the they're using the rap music right now and making them kill each other.
What?
And then they're making them the other ones go in jail, so then they're really trying to kill hip hop in a way.
Okay, well let
Hey,
me
look,
let me
I
let me
ain't
go
gonna lie.
back on that. Okay, who's talking? Because I don't want to interrupt.
No, I was just gonna say, man, look, I agree with y'all, right? Like they are programming us and it is their plan, right? But at the same time, it's like a subconscious plan. Like they ain't
Yeah.
really doing it. We technically doing it to ourselves because we so
Yeah.
goddamn dumb and we don't it start at home, man. We don't teach our kids. So they just out here doing any goddamn thing. They really just letting us run wild and they just eating off us. Like they really reap
Right.
the benefits of our labor low key. Like the shit dumb as hell.
But that's
And
how it really starts. Like they started off, and once they have implanted our youth, we have to grow into adults, and it's a part of our subconscious mind, so it's perpetuated. They don't have to work as hard as they did. Like they say that the Willie Lynch letter is not an actual letter; that it was a prophecy. So, like, if you're familiar with the Willie Lynch letter, is how to make a slave. So once you make a slave and you put that in their mind, the DNA and the genetics we give to our offspring, we pass it on to our offspring and we raise our children. Like you saying, we raise our children. So we have to like really wake up. Like we have to like what's the word that I want to use? Tap in. We gotta tap in. We gotta like
Bring it to
disconnect from the
reality.
programming. Yes, we gotta
Bring it to
disconnect from the
reality.
programming. And I'm sad to say that it's very sad to say that music, they're gonna keep using music. They use music a lot. My young nephew, he knows all of the music artists and he's so addicted to the music. It's so sad, and I'm watching it before my very eyes and I don't know what to do. And I speak knowledge to him, but I don't know how to get through to him. He already like NBA Young Boy. He knows all of his songs. He knows all of the new rappers. I don't know any of the new rappers. I only know them when I hear their name, but I can't call them off the top of my head like I was able to do with our old school rappers. Cause like they all look weird. I don't know them when I see them. They all like though their image is like I don't know whether to call it art. I don't know whether to call our new music art because everybody has a form of art. And they say that music you're supposed to be able to express yourself freely. So why is it that every time they want to express themselves freely is with violence? And I was, excuse my French, fucking a bitch, and she was down on me and she was sucking my dick and she was doing all
That's exactly it.
and he gotta hear this. But he gotta listen to this. He listens to this. Like,
It's
and
the
he
it's the
knows the
environment.
words.
It's the
He
environment.
knows the words.
Your environment burps all of
Yeah.
that. Cause like if you
It's
around certain people and y'all rap nerdy, you gonna rap nerdy. So I feel like most people just, like y'all was saying earlier, they just emulate what they see around them. They think other people want to hear this, or they probably do live it or live around it. So they feel like other people around them gonna relate to it. A lot of rappers, a lot of artists start off small minded. They only try to really reach the people around them. They try to please the people around them. So that's where it's wrong. So it's really our environment, like you said, they put it in these fucked up ass environments and fucked up situations. So it's programmed in our subconscious mind. That's all we know. That's all we talk about. I feel like when we make better environments for ourselves and our children, the music is gonna come out because all music is an expression of yourself and your environment.
Mhm. I agree. So
I
like
agree too. But
what
I agree to that too, y'all. Sorry about interrupting, but I agree to that as well. But I will say too, back in the day, you know what I'm saying, when we had Ether and Jay-Z going at each other, we had some songs back in the day too when we was growing up, when we was smoking weed and drinking and doing all them type of things. It had us crump as well. But we was able to get as you grew older, you was kind of studying the mathematics or whatever the case may be. We were studying more to the point we were saying, okay, yeah, we like this music, but hold on, we got youth growing up. Do y'all get what I'm do y'all hear me?
yes.
Hell yeah.
Because we did, because I know we did. I mean, they was talking about a lot of things as well back in the day. Nowadays the kids is just these young kids are smoking weed more,
Because
which
it's out there more. That's the thing. They're exposed to it more easily than we were when we were growing up. All we had
Technology.
before, all we had before was TV and the radio.
exactly in
First of
beepers.
all, first of all, they are legalizing weed in these states, so
Yeah.
that's
Yeah, so
already
they're
a goal.
legalizing it. So, but it's not
Yeah,
even about that. It's just the way the music was. It wasn't exposed as it is now. Now, everybody could see everything on any social media platform and see what's going on in the world, seeing the music, everything that's going on, and that's how they see everything. Everything that's exposed so easily than it was before. So now, of course, it looks worse.
It's the same theme. Like it's the same a stack of money, a girl in a thong, a nice car, and a lot of jewelry. It's the same thing. It's nothing artistic. Um,
a lot of fake jewelry.
yeah. Well, to our kids, it's real. Um, they really look at it. Like I tried to like think about when I was young, what type of music was I into, and I really was into the music that my parents listened to. My mom was strict, so she didn't really allow me to listen to a lot of rap music. My dad was a DJ, but the music he used to play was like LL Cool J. We had LL, we had Big Daddy Kane, Rakim, and it wasn't that violent. Like
Absolutely, that's a
L,
fact.
LL had ballads, like he had love songs. Like a lot of his songs he rapped about was love, like love making, stuff like that. So, um, my upbringing was a little bit different from now. And then even like with Jay Z and Nas, like Nas tries to teach in his
He
music.
does.
When a lot of people, really didn't give him his props. A lot of people really wasn't awake at when he used to rhyme. They couldn't really figure out what he was talking about. Now that a lot of people are awake, they're like, yeah, they like Nas or whatever. Jay Z is very metaphorical. I don't like he they say he was down with a lot of like secret societies. I'm not sure if that's like true or not because they spread a lot of rumors or whatever in the industry. But they said that he was down with a lot of secret societies that like taught him a lot of different things, like knowledge, that he gets his knowledge from being a part of certain groups or whatever. I'm not taking away from his talent, but like he was very metaphorical. Fabulous, I don't really recall Fabulous really rhyming about a lot of violence. Like these are the people who I grew up on. They were really rhyming about fashion and trying to look good and trying to get a lot of women and like cars and jewelry and um things like that. I ask myself a question like, how come positive music is not attractive, but violent music is? So a lot of people are not attracted to positive messages. They think it's corny. They use the word it's corny. It don't get me hype. I'm not interested. But then when they hear music talking about drugs and how they move weight and how much jewelry they have, they're very like it gets them hype. You know, like I don't know, like they're very interested. They're more interested in that music than positive music. And I don't know why that is. Like I try to figure it out. It's kind of like not wanting to hang out with the geeks, but you want to hang out with the in crowd when you're young. And I don't know, like that's all I have to say. I'm just very conscious of what it's doing to our
I got
kids.
a hypothesis about, I got an educated
Okay.
guess to why it's like that. Look, I'm gonna keep it real. This is just my personal opinion. My personal opinion is that 85% of the world is just fucking dumb and uneducated, and they will never learn and grow. So when you talk consciousness, when you talk self-help, when you talk self-love, when you talk building, you talk growth, you talk unity, you use certain words that are not ebonics or slang. The average person don't understand that shit. So instead of saying I don't understand it, I want to learn, or I can't learn that faster than you, they just gonna say, oh, that shit corny, that shit lame. I understand drugs, I understand guns, I understand hoes, they understand simple shit. So they hide behind it. They real comfortable with the simple shit. The real truth is why they don't like positive shit is because they don't understand it. And they don't have nobody to
Mm,
break it down for them. That's what I really think it is. Cause I talk to people like on some regular street shit and they understand me. And then I talk on some other shit, they just stir me. I actually had one partner come tell me some real shit like, look, bro, I kind of blow you off because I don't understand it and I don't want to be embarrassed when we talk like that. But on some real shit, I wanna talk like that. I wanna learn that shit, but it make me feel dumb to not know that because I'm usually good and I keep up fast with everything else, especially street shit. So when it come to that, I just veer away from it because it just make me feel uneducated. This nigga told me some real shit. So when he told me that, I'm like, maybe the rest of the people feel the same way.
mm-hmm. Makes sense. Makes a lot of sense.
Sakina, you what you got to say? TJ?
I don't know too much about that. I'm not really into rap type stuff. Like I just know certain like I listen to more like old school stuff, like what y'all
What I
listened to
mhm.
when I was growing up. So I'm not really like I listen to it, especially if I see it on TikTok, I'll go listen to it, but I'm not really in tune into like the new I'm like 90s baby. So I listen to like slow jams
And
and
that's what Taya was saying. She said when she was younger, you know what I'm saying, she was more listening to what her parents uh
yeah, cuz
was
my dad
playing.
he played when we had our times together, he played music and you can literally hear different artists, but they back in the day. Like it's certain songs that I was like sing, and my friends look at me like, "What type of song is this?" or "What song is this?" But I can't help it because I just don't. I just can't get jiggy with the new stuff.
I agree,
It's
man.
hard to understand them. It's hard to understand what they're saying too.
That's true.
It ain't just the rap music, like she said. It's all music nowadays. Cause like even old R&B and shit, like they used to talk about love. Like now the new R&B is about cheating and hating in you. Like the R&B music is like rap music now. It's fucking trash. Music is horrible now.
I agree. I agree.
Me too. Everything has changed.
Yeah, they.
So yes, kind of input them on like what you do out there in Vegas. And what you went through the other day with Yak or whatever.
Okay.
Somebody else joined Tina. I just invited her to speak. I just want to
Oh, she
welcome
probably don't
her.
want to speak.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Trigger,
there go Trigger.
trigger.
Okay, we got Trigger in here because he's from North Carolina.
Okay, I'm just inviting everybody to speak. So if they
Yo,
want
yo, what's going on?
to, okay.
Okay,
Uh,
Trigger, just to let you know, we got Taya and the other is it Deech?
Yup, yup. That's what everybody. It's Deechy Deechy, but everybody
Yeah,
calls me
did
Deech.
you?
All right, that's what's up. And we kind of talking about they kind of was putting their input on the music and how the music is, how people making music now. Taya was actually running it down. I love it. Taya, if you could kind of just give a little script of what you were saying, and you as well, Deech.
um I was just basically saying how they have weaponized music, like they use it to control us and to program us, and how back in the days they made more love ballads and more positive messages, and now everything seems to be so negative and programmed. I don't know. I was basically saying, and a lot of some of our rap artists taught us with their music and their words, and now there's nothing much to learn. It's all about the same message: sex, money, jewelry, cars, drugs, or whatever, and how they use sound technology to program us subconsciously. They
That's a
weaponize it.
fact. That's a fact.
Yeah.
I was basically agreeing with Shorty. She was running it.
Absolutely. King, you want to go ahead and chime in and kind of give your thoughts?
Yeah, I totally agree. But yeah, when it comes to music, I just think that it made a wrong turn when like with the gangster rap and all the negativity. A lot of people, when you can make money off of being negative, you know what I'm saying? I think that's when it made the turn. And because when you bring something positive, a lot of people don't pay attention to it. You know what I'm saying? It kind of go over their head. And sometimes, like my man was saying that if they don't understand it, they gonna say it's corny. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes something negative is just like how they kind of respect the drug dealer more than they respect the person that have a 9 to 5. You know what I'm saying? Almost in that aspect. You know what I'm saying? People gravitate to the drug dealer because they wanna portray that persona, but the working person they don't.
Mm-hmm.
Right, right, right. Definitely, definitely. I don't know, man. It's crazy. Like it's crazy how that is, but I mean, it's been like that for a while now, too.
Let me say something, man.
The problem is nobody is original no more. All old hip hop artists were original. This new rap shit lacks originality. Nobody's authentic. Everybody just copies what the fuck they see. They just copy and paste. They are a whole lot of copy and paste artists. That's what's wrong with it, man. I think if everybody could find a way to be original, man, you could rap that gangster shit, that street shit. Like you could be like Nas, you could find a way to teach with it. You hear me? You won't just be lost in it like it's controlling you. Like it'd be like a fucking low vibrational demon that just controls all of us. Cause I like music. I make music. I ain't gonna lie. Like I love that shit. I fucking love it. God damn it. Let's go shoot the whole block up. I got the whole Glock. Yep. I ain't gonna lie, bro. It's the frequency. It just do something to you. But me, I'm conscious enough to know I'm not gonna let it consume me. It's people that are consumers and they be consumed by these things. They don't understand that whatever comes into your ears and all of these things, it kind of programs your subconscious mind, and now you're acting out these things. They don't even know they're doing it anymore. Like they're programmed by a damn video they saw a week ago or a song that they listen to every goddamn morning. They don't understand how important sound is. They don't understand vibration. They don't understand that they are vibration. So they don't understand how these vibrations are moving them, man. Like it's horrible. It's horrible. Like I just don't like that the substance is gone out of music, but I actually love it because it is art. But like I said, they're not original. Once people start being original again, like all that shit'll go. Like they only do it 'cause they think it's cool, or like he's got all guns in his videos. I'm gonna put it in my videos. Or he's got that in his mouth, or he got that on his wrist, and everybody like it, so I'm gonna do that. Like everybody want to be fit-ins. Like I never understood. I never been a fit-in.
and
Like, y'all like that
and
shit. I don't like it. Fuck it. If everybody's
that's what
doing it,
is
I won't do it.
important. Yeah, that's what is important to them. Is basically what's gonna make them more famous faster. What's gonna get them the more money faster. That's what they're thinking of this generation. No matter what. It's all about the money, it's all about the jewelry, it's all about the cars, it's all about everything else. That's what they want, what
Yeah,
they
this
see out there. That's what they want. They don't care, even if it has to be copycat from that artist. So let's copycat that. Obviously, I want that. I'm gonna do the same.
You know,
They're
gang.
scared. to do original.
Yeah, this generation, they just gonna go with what they feel like. You know what I'm saying? They see somebody else doing it, it's working for them. They gonna try it out.
And that's his generation. So I'm glad you spoke up, TJ, because TJ, how old are you?
18.
Okay, so I'm glad that Taya and the DT was in there because this room is not all about drama. It's about two. You know what I'm saying? We want some young kids in here as well, so we can kind of give them a knowledge. Like everything you hear, you don't do. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah, like this generation, they gonna see somebody with this and doing that. They gonna want to do the same thing, but it don't be like that. It can't be like that because you that person living that life and you not. And nah,
Facts,
that,
bro. Facts. And you said you 15 and you can see that. That's what people get lost at. They watch these rappers and shit, and they don't know that they getting paid to wear this. They getting paid to say this. They stress the fuck out low key. They just look at the motherfucking video, right? They don't know this video shoot took like 3 fucking hours. Niggas was arguing. Niggas was late. Niggas was fucking frustrated. They only see this 3 minute video and think, oh, life is good. I can do that. Nigga, you don't know what the fuck these people going through. You so fucking stupid and young. I'm sorry, y'all.
nah, for real.
Sorry.
More money, more problems.
Yup, absolutely.
Absolutely, I had to get on that too. Side, that's a fact, right?
Yeah. Mhm.
Nah, but I'm
A
18.
lot of them are being yeah, a lot of them are being paid to promote an agenda.
Mama, I'm sorry. I'm washing dishes.
Laugh out loud, but we want you to
Sorry.
interact because you was more mature um as growing up because you had all of us around you, so we didn't really, I mean, you heard rap around you, but you really also heard a lot of good songs, so that's why you only listen to um a lot of slow jams. You're really not into rap.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. I mean, like I said, listen to my daddy. The the music nowadays is totally different because even though I was a child, I still sat there and listened to what he did. I mean, he was in my life my whole life, so I mean, I listened to what he said, and it made sense. Everything he said, it made sense. And now looking at the artists these days, it's totally different. Like you can't hear nothing they say. Just blub blub. It's like sometimes they just mumble or it's just blubberish.
Right, right, right. And again, and Taya, you remember her. You don't remember Taya Sasa, but Taya remember you.
Me?
Did you remember Taya? She used to be, when them kids walked to the store, we were so mad.
Oh, I don't remember that. I was probably little.
Yeah.
So I wasn't able to like comment on the part when you were talking about female rappers.
Yeah. So we
Um
can start over because we got more people in there. So either Sasa or Gas, y'all can go ahead and start over and ask the uh answer, I mean ask the questions. I'm sorry.
Mama,
And more people is trying to come in now, huh?
is there any artists in here other than that?
No, Uncle Rise coming, and we got Trigger is an artist, and we got other artists. Hopefully Trigger is going to share this as well.
Oh, okay.
And I think Dichi is a Dichi, are you a rapper?
Yes, I'm a recording artist as well.
Oh, okay, so yeah,
Oh, okay.
absolutely.
Hey, you know I walk on the
awesome,
beat.
awesome.
That's good. That's good. Okay.
Yes, that's a wonderful ability to be able to put your art and your thoughts and your mind and what your how to express yourself on music. Like it's not easy. It's wonderful. It's a wonderful art. It's wonderful talent.
Absolutely, and that's what me and Yas was saying today. She was like, "What made you wanted to manage your husband and my brother?" I said, "Well, it's a lot for them to be writing, recording, and trying to do shows, promoting their music. It's a lot. So you always need a team. right?
Yeah.
Because
Mhm.
a team is everything, right?
Yeah,
If
you
you
got
don't got
Mhm.
no team or no no support, it's hard for these the guys that's underground artists to bring their music out. So you need a team,
yeah.
and that's why I wanted to make
Yeah,
this excuse me, I'm sorry, make this clubhouse, because we got a lot of underground artists that is so dope,
Yeah.
and people are not looking at them, and but they want to look at, like you said, Bay Bay Bay, or just songs like that, and I'm like, do we need to make a song like that? Because
Probably. Maybe.
I'm not for sure with that. What you think, y'all?
I mean, yeah. I mean, just to get on the map. I mean, but I mean, like
Yes,
Daddy said earlier, versatility. I mean,
exactly. Why not do a? You don't have to go to that type of music, but just to do it because of the trend, just to get you on the map, you want to do that.
mhm.
That doesn't mean you're gonna
I
take
don't
the
think
whole
you
style.
necessarily got to do it. I just think that's what's publicized the most because that's only like a little percentage of the music industry.
Right.
Like it's so much it's so many other artists. You got niggas like King Los, you got niggas like Big Sean, and they popping, but they're not in the
Exactly.
press,
Exactly. You
not in
find
the
the right
press like that.
one.
So you think like it's that's only like a small percentage of music. You don't necessarily gotta make no music like that unless that's the type of fans that you want. Like it's so many type of music fans. It's so many ways you can break off into an artist, flow. Like that's why a lot of people don't pop because they be like, damn, these people don't like my music. Like nigga, you don't even make that type of music. Like you trying to sell burgers to people that want tacos. Like find your audience.
That's a
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mm.
fact.
Find.
That's a fact.
That's true. That's true. Mhm. I
Okay,
don't know.
so
I'm used to like.
the people that's in the artist that's in here, the question is, let me see. Which artists influenced you to become an artist?
Well, I'll take that. I would have to say, man, it would have to be between Bone Thugs and Harmony and Biggie Smalls. I would put Pac in there at the same time because around like '95, that's really when it was really like the game was really like crazy at that time. So I would have to say first Bone Thugs and Harmony. They probably influenced me the most, being the most versatile as far as like singing, rapping, all that combined in one. It hit me right at the right time.
Oh, so you could sing and rap.
Oh yeah, definitely. And they was kind of before their time too. So, yeah, it kind of captured me real early, like probably like fifth, sixth grade. You know what I'm saying? So
So you double.
yeah.
That's what's up.
So who
I
y'all
ain't gonna
feel
lie,
like?
man. I've been influenced by like damn near everybody, man, from every era. Like I got I can't pick one person. Like I'm talking about from Big Daddy Kane them era on
Yo,
You in the
inspired me
Matrix?
artists. Like those people inspired me to rap and make music. But actually like be an artist, like try to get myself out here, try to break myself, break records was my little brother. Like, cause I even though I saw them and I listened to those other artists, I didn't know how to be an artist. I just knew how to make good music. But my little brother straight taught me. Like I saw him doing it on his own, like becoming a straight artist, like going to do shows, like talking to DJs, like talking to PRs and shit. Like all of that shit. I straight learned that from my little brother. So that motivated me to want to be an artist, like really be an artist. Not just a rapper or a person that makes music, but like an artist.
Mhm.
King?
Um, well, I gotta say, the rapper that actually inspired me the most was Rakim. You know what I'm saying? That's why my son named Rakim. You know what I'm saying? That was something that had to happen, but he was the first one. And a lot of people back then, it wasn't even about it was the way it was the way he rapped, but back then what he was saying, I didn't understand what he was saying. Like he really was spitting jewels. You know what I'm saying? And I understood that
Mhm.
as I got older. Like actually, knowing exactly what he was spitting. You know what I'm saying? So definitely he was it. Coogee Rap was one of them rappers that actually taught me how to lyrical fitness, where you know what I'm saying, lyrical combat, where you just, you go in there, you just metaphors and just going in. You know what I'm saying? G Rap definitely was one. Um and Cameron influenced me as far as like putting on your team. You know what I'm saying? You can't just be a one man show. You know what I'm saying? You gotta put your peoples on. So them three definitely inspired me the most.
Hmm. Got a nice
Yeah, I like
little list
that.
there. Mm-hmm.
It's interesting.
So, Daddy, you never told me that's why you named my brother Rakim.
Yeah, you didn't know that?
Yeah, I knew he was an artist, but I didn't know that like that was the reason.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I remember when I was like I don't know how old I was. I know I was like 10. I was young like 10. And Follow the Leader. I sat there and I wrote it out like stop, play, stop, right? And what it
Mm-hmm.
taught me was it taught me how to format a rhyme. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like bar for bar. It kind of taught me what bars was. So when I started writing my own stuff, I already had a template in my head of how to format it like bar for bar. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, that it taught me that right there.
Word, word. Yeah, I learned how to count bars like actually in the studio. Like, yeah, luckily it was early, but it was actually simple once I learned it though.
Yeah, facts. Cause I remember when I first started writing, I used to think one bar was two bars. So I really used to be writing 32 instead of 16.
Mm.
I could see that.
Hey, I did too though, man. That's how I was taught. I thought the two lines, the two bars was one bar.
Yeah, that's how I thought it. You know what I'm saying? Cause at first, I used to play the saxophone. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes when you read music, that's what it looked like. So I always used to think like when you go one line, that's one bar. One line, that's two bars. You know what I'm saying? So my rhymes used to always be long, but when I got in the studio and somebody told me like, "Yo, that's not 16, like that's 32," and I'm like, "Oh shit."